Hold on.
Oh no!
Yeah, it restarted.
Alright, are we back?
Yeah, it seems that we are back.
Alright,
Yeah, there's the message.
alright. So, yeah. As I was saying, you've got the two floors of the train that the passengers are mainly on. You've got the top floor and the bottom floor. And
Yeah.
you've got the weird half floor, which is both the turnaround spot to go all the way up the stairs to the top floor. It's the floor the driver's compartment is on, and it's the floor where you access the other cars to like walk through the train.
Okay. Okay, makes sense.
The reason there's a second set of doors there is because the current lower set of doors is where the stations are right now.
Mm-hmm.
However, the higher set of doors, apparently where the high-speed rail platform level is going to be.
Oh.
Since it's sharing a corridor, it's going to share some stations, which means they're going to need that second set of doors to access that level platform.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you might ask, why don't they just make all the platforms that level?
Because different places, different platform levels. Right?
No, because that is a very excellent question and money. It would cost more money to raise up all the platforms, so instead they just installed
Two doors, because why not?
sets of doors. And just if you're in a wheelchair, good luck on those higher level platforms because it's only stairs to get up.
Ah, fuck.
Presumably they'll just have parts of the platform where they have a cutout for wheelchairs.
Alright.
But at that point, just like I don't know.
I don't know, man. I see Kane
yeah.
online, but he is.
Yeah, Kane just said in general he's really tired. He's apologizing. It's cool.
Okay.
Yeah, these are nice. They're pantograph electric. They've got electric lines overhead to feed power in via the pantograph, like a good modern commuter service.
Yeah.
Which means also the line it runs on is weird in America that is actually electrified, which is something America just doesn't do for some reason. America just has basically no electrified track for like full rail because the short-term quarterly gains of the freight companies demands not investing at all in their infrastructure.
As per usual.
Yeah, these train sets, I think they said they got like 20 of them to run on their main line, and then they're going to use some of their older stuff to supplement them during extreme load.
Okay.
And to run the sections that aren't electrified. And they're also going to retire the oldest stuff in their fleet, finally.
God. How old are we talking about? Like 30, 40 years?
Let's see.
Oh! The Kane has arrived.
Nice.
Hello, Kane.
Where's my audio? I can't hear you guys.
You are very quiet to my end, too.
Okay. So, by the looks of it, the
I have you both at max. Oh, there he goes.
the oldest diesel electrics currently running on the line
Yeah.
entered service in the late 70s.
So 50 years.
Yeah.
40, close to 50.
Yeah.
God damn.
And they're ancient gallery cars. They do have more modern diesel electrics as well that introduced in like 2004.
Welcome in, Kane. I don't think Mina will be able to join us because she is currently moving, if I recall.
The plan is these new trains will start service fall of next year.
Oh, so okay.
Is when they'll start running.
Okay. Can we move on to something from the idea box, or do you? Or is there something else you want to talk about? Speaking of trains, Meep.
That is an excellent question.
You must consult the archives.
Trains. I like trains.
I mean,
I like
since,
trains.
since we're talking about trains, and I see you like the thing. So today I streamed twice, Kane, for info, because yesterday I couldn't stream.
Aware. I was awake the first time you went live, but it was 6 a.m.
What? No wonder you're tired! Oh my god, dude. The one day...
Power nap.
Whatever, just... Moving on. Alright, let's put everyone back in their seats.
It's good to see the U.S. finally getting back on its train game. It's nice to see the U.S. finally getting back into its train game properly.
Okay.
I mean, we used to train good. Now,
Now we don't.
yeah. Now we definitely do not. I'd still like to see the government actually enforce the law that says that Amtrak trains need to be given priority by the freight railroad, but you know.
So, Kane.
Imagine actually enforcing the law. Imagine.
Imagine. The DIY things. Oh, ads.
Ads.
I understand the confusion that you had. I just didn't think that you would have never heard of DI. Why?
I don't go on Reddit. I barely go on Reddit, and the only Reddits I follow are
No, like there are
YouTuber
videos
subreddit.
of people don't do it on YouTube.
I don't watch that kind of content.
There is some cursed shit in that fucking subreddit.
Of course there is. It's Reddit.
True. Also, yeah, Kane, have you heard the news? Twitter is no more. Now it's called X. Kane?
Yeah, Elon Musk rebranded Twitter. For no good reason.
And because it's Elon Musk. He tried to rebrand PayPal back in the day to X. I think PayPal X or something, and they turned it back.
Yeah.
Who thought it was a good idea to let this man buy Twitter? Fucking hell.
I saw the memes about that.
Everyone's going to still call it Twitter.
Yes.
Until younger generation is like, why are you calling
Call
it
it
Twitter?
more.
It's X. Back in my old days.
Back in my day, it didn't have a stupid name.
It looked funny. It was funny Bluebird.
Let's be real. How long do you think until it just shuts down because they finally run out of money?
I'm gonna say 1 or 2 more years.
I don't think it'll take that long. And let me tell you, that'll be a day to celebrate.
It'll be a day of sad because I cannot look at memes and boobs anymore.
And then, no, it's okay. You have, what the fuck was it called? It has a competitor now from,
Yeah, from Mark Zuckerberg.
yeah, Zuckerberg. Zuckerberg made a Twitter of his own.
Hasn't it already almost died?
At the rate Elon Musk is taking actual
Fair enough.
Twitter, everybody's gonna move there.
By the way, Kane, I don't know if you have, I don't know if you're in chat or not, but if you have noticed, there is a redeem for a challenge.
You saw the challenge thing in my stream.
No, Kane, look at the channel point things.
For
I also pinged my server with this information.
Man, it's
Okay,
telling me
guys,
the maximum points I can put in is 2,000.
Yes, because
it.
that is the maximum you can put in.
I put in my 2,000.
You know what, me? I will.
I'm doing my part.
Okay, that is
Because
another
I
2,000.
have
That is now.
I have an important question for you two. I have an important question for you two. So on Facebook, I know, cringe. My mom shared the meme I'd made for "I go to see train" thing. That I made. I think I shared that in one of the other servers we're in.
Yeah, I don't remember seeing it.
And my cousin replied to that and called me a dork.
I mean, you are kind of a dork, yes.
Now, my cousin is in the U.S. Marine. My cousin is in the U.S. Marines, and shall I refer to him as Crayon Man?
Yes, you can refer to him as Crayon Man. I know the memes about Crayon in the US Navy.
Should I though?
Wait over
I
here.
mean, can you?
I could.
Do it.
I'm seriously considering just going silence Crayon Man.
Do
Silence
it.
Crayon.
Fucking do it. That would be hilarious.
Silence Crayon.
Silence Crayon Man. Fucking the crab meme with the lasers. Silence liberal.
I feel like one of my family members is gonna get upset at me if I do that though.
But it'd be funny. But yeah, that is.
Also, I have one single
Oh, you're cutting off, Kane.
reason to be on Twitter now.
Which is?
I have a single reason to be on Twitter now, and it's that Gearbox's codes for the Borderlands games, the bot that they have in their Discord is broken.
Bruh.
So now we have to rely on 2 websites to actually get our shift codes.
Lol. Oh, by the way, Kane, have you gotten yourself the monkey? Kane? Kane, I asked you a question.
And I asked you what the question was because you cut out.
Have you gotten the monkey?
No, because Monkey kicked my monkey's ass.
Why are you going... Go Corviknight?
Return to
Ireland is a fucking ghost type.
Did I not send the moveset?
I had good reason to assume that Roabu would not have acrobatics.
Well, now you know. I can pass you over my Corviknight if you need it.
Andy was saying that Iron Hands is actually a good counter for it.
I just know that Corviknight is a good counter for it because it can resist most of its moves, and also Drum Bidding will lower its own speed because of mirror armor. Or whatever the ability that Corviknight has.
You mean when it hits you with Glow Sweep?
Yeah.
So mirror armor works with secondary effects then, okay.
Yes, of course.
No, I thought it only worked with status moves.
Nope. So, is there anything you two want to talk about? Well, so, as you can see, I don't know if Kane has seen it, but as you can see, Kane, in the background, now we have a quote-unquote television with, Cargo Burr. And I do not have the hands on the controller. This is B-Spec mode. In which I let a driver go Burr. Kane?
I have chosen to instead respond to my cousin. Says This is the man with a Star Wars profile picture. To him calling me a dork.
Nice.
I figure that's less likely to get me in trouble than if I called him Crayon Man.
Fair enough. Also, Kane, who is fighting in your house? Please, close the door.
My door is closed. There's nothing I can do about it.
Put in headphones then, or something. I don't know. Why would putting on headphones work for that? I don't
Oh,
know.
the stream is buffering for me.
It is fine, so that's on your part.
Oh no.
Turned on noise suppression. It's helping a little.
But yeah, yesterday I wasn't able to stream, and that's why I streamed today. Because I had a tournament 2TO.
Yes. Explain.
I basically ran a tournament.
Nice.
Me and the streamer that streamed the tournament, Chocolate Ninja, shoutouts to Octo, I was with him this morning, had been working for the past, what, 3? Yeah, 3-ish months for a tournament. And we had it yesterday. We both got 6th. Kind of unlucky because I got paired in losers round 2 against the eventual winner of the tournament. He handed my ass to me. Which kind of sucked, but oh well. But yeah, it was 8 people that won like best of 3 throughout the weekends. Weekend streams. And then we put them all in one bracket.
Yeah, well, I do.
Ow.
Oh, I
And-
completely forgot about this.
And not only did we, it's probably, the votes are probably up, but not only did I TO the tournament, not only did I participate in the tournament, I also was a commentator. So I did a lot of things yesterday.
Nice.
And I'm surprised I still have a voice. I had to solo commentate one of the matches because the other 2 casters were fighting it out for 6th.
Incredible.
Yes.
Also, if I can back up real quick, I know Mina's not here, but Mina
Peachy
did
butt.
have an excellent response to me sharing the I go to see train meme in Mina's server.
In actually Mina server, not PMDND.
Mina said,
Hold
a
on.
training expedition, if you will.
By the way, did you did you see what Mina sent the other day in the D&D server? Meep?
In the D&D server?
The last meme.
Probably did.
when I saw this on Twitter and then I saw that, I was like, oh my god, I actually saw that.
It's some like Zelda amiibo, and it's all in Spanish that I.
It's not an amiibo, it's a figurine, and it says the new Zelda figurine that will. Okay, so let me translate it to you. The new Zelda figurine that will make you pregnant. That can make you pregnant. That's when the response is, it can do what?
Okay.
I think it can leave you pregnant would be the more
I don't think pregnant is the correct word. I think that's probably a translation error.
but I thought it means pregnant. Where is
I don't think that's the word they meant to use.
memes and such? I assume that is I go see train. Oh yeah, the Pokemon Barbie and Pokemon Oppenheimer. Me, I go to see train. A train expedition, if you will.
Yes. To which I'm like, Grump.
Bay Grump.
Grump Bay. From the hit webcomic Stupid Shorty comic.
Webcomic Skyturn Griffin to Senate desk accepted 15th term. Okay, this is a funny meme. Why have you not shared this to me? Oh, Kane's gone. The Kane is gone. Yeah, I'm just going to leave voice chat My dad's being a dick. Fair enough. You know what? Fair enough. I'm just gonna share this in the image one. I saw this and it was very funny to see. Meep. I know.
Ah, yes, that one.
I know you're
Yes, I shared that one.
probably not really into. Also, hi for viewers. By the way, viewers that are in chat right now, if you have points, I have a reward for you people that have points. I have a points challenge for 30 days because I'm a generous guy. Also, I wouldn't mind
To
doing
make
it.
him suffer.
To make me do a 24-hour race, endurance race, which is either the Nürburgring, which is this track. Currently, the game is currently doing the 4-hour one, or the Le Mans racetrack, Circuit de la South. So yeah, if you want to contribute to points to make me do the longest stream that I will ever do in my life, go ahead. I will probably have to.
Play the NASCAR at Le Mans.
I can't. This is a 2005 game, Meep.
Cringe. Find a mod for it.
I mean, I could.
Find a mod to play the NASCAR at Le Mans. Do it.
I don't think that's possible, Ted. This
I'm
is
sure it is.
This is the thing, Meep. This isn't a PC game. This is a PlayStation 2 game. So modding a PS2 game is
it's a console
harder.
game?
Yeah, it's a console game. It's not a PC game. It's harder to mod this game than a
cringe.
Seta Corsa.
Cringe. Cringe.
I mean, if I had a Seta Corsa, I could probably do it, but I don't. So, but yeah, that's kind of the gist of it. So, speaking of cars, I assume you're not super into cars. You're not a really car guy, I mean.
No.
Okay.
I'm into just about every kind of
vehicle except cars.
vehicle other than the automobile.
Why?
Yeah, basically.
Now I'm curious why.
Because I found something cool about just about every other kind of vehicle except the car.
I mean, fair enough, but I can assure you there's a lot of cool cars out there with really quirky things. I mean, I have told you things like the K cars. Also,
Yeah,
you know, the things like
The other thing, Jimmy, is unlike every other class
class of
of
transportation.
vehicle, basically, the automobile has ruined America.
I mean, true. But that's not my fault. But that's fault of the American automobile companies.
Yeah, just ignore that they also ruined like the European countries, and then the European countries then fixed themselves.
Yeah, but that's because we're us and we're cool and bad. But you know,
That's because you don't have super strong auto lobbies.
I mean, we have. I mean, we are probably like
and you
the
don't
place
have
where to
a
have cool racetracks.
chronic
You know, so, my mother told me something funny the other day. That my brother, when he was very little, he learned how to read when he was very little. Like, probably like 2 years old, maybe less. To like understand what car brands they were. And she was telling me this, and she was like, and my father and my mother, grabbing him from their hometown to us, they were like, shh, keep quiet. Because he would just go on the car, on the back seat, going, Mercedes, Opel, Peugeot, BMW, listing every single car brand that he would see and recognize, which I find very cute and very funny.
Meanwhile, there's me, where whenever my mom needed me to sit still and not be a problem, she'd put on a DVD of just trains.
Train.
Like, basically, it was just, we had like a box set DVD of basically just something like 8 hours of just more or less unedited trains.
Hell yeah.
Just
Also-
rolling around.
Also, Top Gear was a cool show, so that also gets
Top
bonus
Gear
points
was
for.
cool, but honestly, the thing in my mind that was cool about Top Gear was more the funny shit they did with
Yeah,
the
like,
cars
the-
themselves.
For me, it was both. Like the cars that they showed off, especially on like the trips. Oh my god, some of those cars.
The
were-
mods they did to a lot of the cars were cool.
Yeah, the funny challenges too. Like the fact that Jeremy Clarkson got a Volvo. Was it a Volvo? I think it was a Volvo for £1.
Oh yeah, the $1 car from the cheap cars
The
challenge.
1 pound Volvo. You're never going to find a car like that in this day and age. Like,
Yeah, the everyone's like the other two are like, yeah, he's definitely lost unless he's got it for like got
10
it,
pounds.
and then he gets it for one.
And then he shows it off to the other two for 1 pound and like, oh my god.
1 pound. And then he goes and climbs on top of the car because
Yeah, because it's Jeremy Clarkson. He had a...
apparently, like that challenge they did is basically what catapulted them to true popularity.
Yeah, because it's like the first big thing that
It's
catapulted
the
them.
first thing they did that wasn't just car nerds being car nerds.
Yeah. I mean, Top Gear wouldn't be Top Gear if it wasn't for those three dorks. Like, now
Yeah,
it's just a neutered version of those three dorks, the way that we have now.
Every time, like, someone, like, tried to do an alternative version of Top Gear without those three, it just died. Like, they tried to do, like, an American Top Gear, it had, like, 2 seasons, and then it died.
I mean, the UK Top Gear is still going, but it's not the same without those two. Three.
No one cares about it anymore. There was an Australian Top Gear that, the only reason I know it existed is they did a crossover with the normal Top Gear.
Yes. I'm pretty sure they also did something with Germany.
They did something with the Germans as well.
Yes.
I don't think they got to do one with the Americans because the American one died too fast.
Yeah.
Which, to be fair, the American Top Gear did do some funny things as well with some of their challenges. But so much of it was very, very clearly heavily scripted that it didn't really work.
Yeah.
Whereas you can tell, well, normal Top Gear is scripted. It's less obvious, a lot of the scripting.
Yeah.
And the stuff that is very clearly like light scripting, as opposed to a lot of their interactions, which are very clearly improv.
Yeah, like when the challenge is, oh no, the bike broke down, and then you hear the. Have you seen the Vietnam challenge? The one where they go through Vietnam in motorcycles.
Like, but I'm talking for things like how.
Yeah, the news section basically.
Like even if it is scripted, you can believe that it's not. Like the man with a van challenge, Richard Hammond flipping his van in the race part of the challenge was scripted, but you believe that it was improv.
Ow. That would have hurt. Imagine, oh yes, we want you to fucking flip your van. Got it.
Especially with some of their interaction later in it, where it's where it's the UK must blast. You rolled over. I could have been killed. So you'd have still lost. I mean, some of the Grand Tour stuff is more obviously scripted.
Yeah.
Because a lot of stuff is more ridiculous. The stuff they supposedly do.
Yeah, when James May didn't break in time, it's like you see the car growing that ow, ow, ow. I mean, it's still funny because it's those three though.
Yeah, where it still works. But I'm talking things like how in like the Scandinavia challenge, where they did where it's like they just change out Jeremy's car for a different car. Or they have like Jeremy's car gets completely covered in ice,
and he sets it on fire.
The thing is, though, him thawing it out, I entirely believe that that's him just going about it by himself. But
Yeah.
they very clearly had to help Richard set it up, or like them accidentally like quote unquote sleeping in like a museum exhibit. That's very definitely improv. Or the fact that James May quote unquote stole like a bus shelter. That's very clearly they scripted that, not improv. But like, I mean, a lot of the vehicle modifications, especially for Grand Tour, also they've gone on record like, yeah, this was like we did this in the UK and then shipped them. We didn't like do them there.
Yeah.
I mean, like the Madagascar challenge. Like James May, you can believe James May's car was actually done like in Madagascar, like they
No.
say it was in the episode. The other two, no way. But then you've got like the Top Gear, where it's like the Africa special,
Fucking.
especially. You
Oh
really buy
no.
that all that was definitely they did that there. Or I think the best one though from that one was where just in the background the producers lose the backup car to the river.
Oops, no more backup car.
That one I'm not sure if that was scripted or accidental.
I'm pretty sure that was bit accidental. Like, you cannot lose a backup car to a river. Are you serious?
On the one hand, that seems like something that's next. On the other hand, it was in the background of another scene that was being done. So if it was accidental, it was they had something else scripted there, but then that ended up happening instead.
Like I said, roll the footage. It was also very funny seeing the backup cars be like something ridiculous. I'll never forget in the Vietnam special this like motorcycle screaming "Born in the USA."
Yeah.
And they show it up and there's like a bunch of Vietnamese people and thunder and lightning falling behind. Because haha, Vietnam War.
Yes.
Hmm.
The tree shall not be harmed so long as the Lorax is armed.
So this morning when I started streaming by making some emote, a couple of like sprite faces for Octo. And I was thinking that maybe I could do.
I think I saw that like before this started. I was like on the refreshing Twitch, basically waiting for the stream to start.
Yeah.
I think I saw that. I saw like one of them was like an Absol.
Yep. He was like, I want the fur black and the like face area like the shiny. I'm like, got it. Then I start painting the fur. I start like putting the fur in. And I'm like, this ray is way too light. And I darkened it.
The black fur Absol with the red face. I think I've seen a couple with that kind of look.
Yeah.
I think I've seen that done a couple times.
Yeah, the Jimmy-The-Hedgehog Absol.
Shadow the Hedgehog Absol.
I mean, am I wrong?
No. The other thing, though, speaking of Absol, when it's like looking at like fan art of Absol, one of the things that I've seen done a lot with it is they tend to make the claws smaller, which I really don't like. I like the fact Absol has the ridiculously massive claws.
Yeah, they have big claws. They have big clawers. I like the idea of big clawers.
Like, especially given like how large Absol is. Absol has like 2 3-inch claws.
Damn.
Which is fucking scary.
I mean, it's a big Pokemon, isn't it? Though.
Yeah, it's Absol's like the size of like a Great Dane.
God damn.
Absol is huge.
I would love to have an Absol IRL.
Like I know in the manga, there's I think on Absol's Bulbapedia page, I have like a manga panel where like it's appearance in the manga. So apparently the manga like actually sizes them close to the Pokédex, and it's just the clip is just someone like riding Absol like a horse.
That sounds so cool. Man, I
Just
wish
keep
I had
in
an Absol IRL.
Yeah. According to the Pokédex, Absol's height is 3'11".
That is. Damn. Yeah, well, and then we have Fred, which it's like 1.8 meters. Big.
The difference though is Furret, I'm pretty confident, is measured length.
Yeah, and it's not size, it's length.
The thing with Absol though is we run into the conundrum of it's a quadruped, so is that height the top of its head, or is that height at the shoulder?
The top of the horn.
Yeah, because I don't think it'd be the top of the horn. Because the thing is, with quadrupedal animals, generally they're measured at the shoulder. That's how they're measured.
So, like, from pot to shoulder. Yes?
Yes. So, like, when they're standing, you measure them to, like, the height of like, the top of the shoulder. Because it's much easier for them to be consistent with that than moving their head about. That's one thing for like Absol and stuff, but like one of the other Pokemon whose heights to me is very like, where is that being taken, is Venusaur.
Yeah, isn't Venusaur like 5 foot something?
No.
How much is it?
So, Charizard and Blastoise are both 5'7".
Yeah.
Okay. Venusaur is, if I remember right, 6'7". Check. Yes, 6'7".
taller.
It's 2 meters tall, and then Mega Venusaur is 7'10" or 2.4 meters tall
Okay.
for the height. Now the question is, Jimmy,
Yes.
where is Venusaur's height measured? Is that 6'7", 2 meter tall height the top of the flower, or is that at the shoulder?
I think of it at the top of the flower. It's not the same like a flower like than the head. Like the flower isn't going to move as much, so it's going to be easier to measure that to the flower instead of to the head of a quadruped animal.
It might be at the flower, and I'd be willing to accept that. However, at the same time, by convention, it should be at the shoulder.
If it's by the shoulder, holy moly.
Which then means Venusaur is absolutely massive. Absolute unit.
Yeah, absolute unit of a Pokemon. Which great because I fucking love Venusaur.
Also, I'm scrolling through his Wikipedia page. Apparently, in the manga, Venusaur is shown with its bulb closed.
Ooh.
At one point, yeah. It's just Venusaur's like scrolling through the Wikipedia page is just a manga panel where just captured Venusaur with its
Curious. So
bulb closed. It just looks like Bulbasaur.
yeah, I mean more like Ivysaur. Oh no, wait, no, hold on, Ivysaur has flowers.
No, the way the Wikipedia page, it literally just looks like Bulbasaur.
Big Bulbasaur.
Yeah.
So you know that Pokemon released not that long ago called Pokemon Sleep, right?
Pokemon go home and sleep.
Yes. There's shiny Pokemons in Pokemon Sleep. You can encounter a shiny Pokemon in Pokemon Sleep. You know how I know this?
You did?
Not only did I see on Twitter that you can shiny hunt, I found a shiny Diglett this morning.
Diglett.
I woke up because I'm genuinely using Pokemon Sleep to try and take control of my sleep schedule, and like try to sleep 8 hours a day. And I went to sleep. I woke up this morning. I'm like, okay. And the funny thing is, the Diglett was on the ground sleeping. Like you can only see a mound of like dirt. It's like, oh, it's sleeping. Okay. And then I go into the next screen to give snacks to Pokemon in order to befriend them and add them to your Pokedex. And then I see the screen scroll down to a Diglett with a blue nose saying hungry. And I'm like, say what?
Yes.
So yes, you can find shiny Pokemon. I sent a screenshot to that into the Me and the Boys Discord group channel, which is just people that play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. I'm like, my luck is blurred because I get like the most random shinies ever, and I never get the shinies I want. It took me 3 months to get a fucking shiny Sprigatito, man.
Weed cat.
Yeah, the weed cat. I was thinking, once I finish Terraria, I might want to go back and do some Pokemon stuff. If you are up to it, we could do something together.
Well, I will be going back to school soon, so...
It's July. I forget, you guys start school in August. Fucking Christ, I always go back to school in September.
My sibling goes back to school in September, I'm pretty sure, because our schools are on different schedules.
Okay, well, I guess I can move schedules around. Like, I don't mind changing, Pokemon Day to Saturday. And make that a new thing stream. Although I do want to support the boy ninja. Choctaw Ninja. But at the same time, I don't mind. Like, I don't mind moving around schedules if I want to have, people to play with Pokemon or some other shit. I don't mind it. Like, even when you're back to school, will you be able to join Roomba of Thought?
I should be able to.
Okay, thank God. Because you're the only semi-consistent person I get here. Like, Mina right now is understandably going through, like, moving, and that takes time, and yada yada yada, but, like, fucking hell. Kane just going to sleep, taking a power nap right before the fucking stream starts. I'm like, bruh. You know it's going to start soon. I literally pinged them. I literally pinged everyone at, like, 5:45. Right? First ping was at 5:45. 5:37, my time. He just didn't say anything. Bruh. But yeah, I may want to do other things. I don't know what for now. I do plan on playing a.
I just remembered something actually. I saw a video that was someone basically doing the speed run to get one evolution in every Pokemon game.
Yeah, I
every
saw
Pokemon
that
generation.
video. Yeah.
Statistically, on average, the fastest evolution to get is Flareon.
Because he's the best boy.
The fluffy lad.
He is the single best boy in the entire series. Just fucking fight me. You won't. Me and my army, if I have. Okay, so fun story. A couple of weeks ago, no, maybe not weeks ago, but some days ago, I had an outbreak of Vaporeon. And when I did the sandwich to find Chinese, I got the tiny sandwich. So, like, tiny power sandwich. So I would find small Vaporeons. I ended up catching, like, half a box of small-sized Vaporeons and checking them all. I actually found a tiny Vaporeon. Like, an extra small Vaporeon. He is the tiny lad. He is a boyo. He is the tiny boyo.
A tiny boy. So, and then, obviously, though, then you have the Vaporeon meme.
Yeah, well, whatever. I still like Vaporeon, regardless of meme or not. I like all the evolutions.
Yeah.
I mean, one of my...
I liked Vaporeon before it got ruined by the internet.
I liked all the evolutions. Flareon also has a copy pasta, but it's not as known. It's about their size of a certain thing. But yeah,
I thought you were talking about the one where it's like, oh yes, it's super huggable.
No, there's also a horny one. I can concur. I have found it.
Okay.
I have found it. Yes, I have found the no horny one. But yeah. One thing I have downloaded not that long ago that I plan on streaming someday is have you heard of Toho?
I think so, yeah.
I'm going to play one of those games.
Okay.
I've never played a bullet hell in my life. Like a shmup game, more to say. And I looked up videos on the internet about Toho, and one of the videos that I watched is like, which Toho game is the most like player-friendly one, like the one you could start with, and I got the one that video said, which is PCB, which is Perfect Cherry Blossom. So yeah. I also the other day when I streamed I think it was Skullgirls, I wanted to stream fucking Tekken 3, which is my childhood fighting game, and I couldn't. I was so pissed off. Like, man. I think we don't have much else to talk about, right?
No, not really.
Yeah, okay. Well, since we don't have much else to talk about, we've gone past half an hour. Also, so this second recording isn't like 10 minutes long, which, you know, fair enough. We're gonna stop streaming for now. I'm going to see who I can raid. I don't know if I'll raid Ryan again. He is currently doing a speedrun of Super Mario Galaxy 2, 242 stars. He is an absolute madman. He's been going at it for the past like 6 hours.
Also.
Yes?
Also, for chat, we've got the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon and Dragons tabletop RPG sessions on Fridays over on twitch.tv/MinaRaichu.
Yeah.
I am currently, for the next, like, probably 2 sessions, not going to be able to participate still because I have work. Cringe. But then I should be back, hopefully.
Imagine having work. Cringe.
But that's fun. That's with Jimmy. That's with Jimmy.
Yeah.
We've got
the Goober.
We've got the Gumi, and we got
Tim, which is
I don't think
Aster.
either of those two stream.
No, they. I don't think they stream. No.
It was just
Uh,
Harpy's
yeah.
bow
And
down.
Heartbeat isn't there anymore. Big sad.
Harpy got sent to the Shadow Realm.
Yes. But yeah, we are going to stop stream for now. As I said, we have 30 days. Well, I started a couple of days ago, but we have like 27 days until the goal is finished. To get 33,000 points, 33,874 points, in order for me to do a 24-hour race in one of the 3 endurance races in Gran Turismo 4. This will be done in both A spec and B spec, because I'm not going to be racing 24 hours on my own. Not even real life racers do that. There's 3 racers per team. This is just going to be 2, me and the B spec racer. But yeah, that is the plan for, if the goal is met. I'll have to like arrange a day, probably a weekend, and start early, and then just go and fucking book it. Oh boy.
Zoom, zoom, zoom.
Yep. I'm thinking that I'll do probably the Nürburgring one, because I feel more comfortable with the.
Just woke up. Oh no.
Oh, who?
Mina just said in general.
Oh. I mean, if she wants to join in,
woke
sure.
up.
Hold on, maybe. I'm just going to ask her if she wants to or not. If she doesn't want to, we'll finish. If she wants to, we can keep it for a little bit more. I generally enjoy the Roomba of Thought. Like, it's a chill. Like, it's like the chill day for me, Sundays. It's like, from all the gaming, we have a chill day where you just sit back, relax, and talk with friends. We'll see. What? Oh yeah, I'm trying to like.
Indeed, it is.
Indeed.
Nice and chill.
Yeah, there is a vibe in this, which is something which is kind of what I wanted to do with the podcast, like have a chill vibe, where everyone can just relax, ask questions. We talk about random shenaniganery. We have like the quote unquote TV on the background with Gran Turismo 4, which is, I think I found the best game for this, for the Roomba of Thought. It's like, I just let the game run, and we can just talk. Well, something else on the background. So it's not just, talking images and that's it. So there's a little bit of action. Action direction. Yeah, I asked Mina if she wants to join, feel free, and we'll wait 10 minutes. In those 10 minutes, is there any country that you want to go to? If you had the chance to go to any country in the world, which one would you go right now? I mean, not right now,
question.
but which country would you go to?
Not right now, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if you could, where would you go?
Probably. Depends on what I'd want to do, but I'd say probably like Japan.
Okay.
Or in Europe.
You said Northern Europe?
Somewhere in Europe.
I mean, you can come to Spain.
Europe. Probably, if for no other reason, then I can go to multiple places. Yeah, I could go to Spain. I could go to the Netherlands.
You could go to France. Also, EU, Netherlands, cringe. I have a Dutch friend, but cringe.
No, Jimmy, the Dutch have nice bike infrastructure, though.
No, I mean, I say that because my sister constantly has to deal with Dutch people being cocky as shit. Because she works at a bike store place. So imagine when the Dutch people come in and get cocky and they get fucking shit on because they broke the bike. Oh my god! When she tells those stories, I sometimes lose my shit. Speaking of losing my shit, this morning I was setting up the table and my mother told me, who isn't picky at all, like choosing cutlery? Your brother. Immediately, like 10 minutes later, during lunch, my brother's like, I don't really like the spoon. and I lost my shit. Because she literally talked to Get Smack. Give me a second. By the way, just a little bit of neat info. I got myself a new pair of headphones. They're USB connected headphones with microphone and RGB colors.
Nice.
They were like $20 in the supermarket. So we'll see how long they last me for, but they're pretty cool headphones. Oh my god, what are you doing? I see the R390 going through grass drifting like an absolute man. How much of the United States have you been to? Like, in a broad sense. You don't have
fair
to.
bit.
Okay.
If I were to like count the number of states, how the number of states I've been on the ground in?
Yeah, better on the ground than in the air, because if you've been in the air, it's like a lot more.
Cali, Arizona,
Okay.
New Mexico, Texas, Oklahoma, Kansas, Colorado, Utah, Nevada, Montana, West Virginia, DC.
That's Washington D.C., yes?
Yeah, Washington D.C.
And? I thought you said one more.
I think that's it.
So you've been to 13 states.
12 states and the capital.
Ah, right, Washington D.C. capital. I've been, I think, for someone that isn't American.
No, hold on. I think I've also been to Maryland.
Then it would be 13 and then the capital of America. I've been to Georgia, Florida, California, and Hawaii.
Nice.
Yep. This is when we had money. But yeah, we went to America a couple of years. I've also been to Argentina. So
Argentina?
funny, yeah, Argentina. Back when it wasn't that shit. Honestly, South America has kind of gone to shit in a couple of the countries.
Again?
I mean, Venezuela. Have you seen what Venezuela's going through right now? Poor Venezuelans.
They're having hyperinflation again, right?
They are having yes, and also I think they're having problems with SOC. They have a shit dictator, basically. I mean, when isn't a dictator shitty? But yeah, we went to, I think this was March of 2006. I remember a couple of things. One of them, we went to a zoo called Temaiken, and we saw like this white albino tiger, which was really cool. Two of my tooth fell off, like two of them at the same time. You know, like the two
baby
teeth. Yeah, baby teeth. Like two teeth, two tooth. Two teeth in the middle, down middle, the two in the middle. Those fell off. I think it was bottom or top, one of the two, but it was the middle ones that fell off the same day. I also, this is something that I remember as well, because I usually, sometimes when my mom asks me what I want for dinner, I tell her this. But when I was a kid, in the hotel, you could ask sometimes if we wanted something specifically made for you. And I would go to the counter and ask for a omelet with ham and tomato. I think it was ham and tomato or ham and cheese, one of the two. I think it was ham and cheese. Which may sound like a weird flavor, but it was actually kind of tasty. Have you had any experiences in traveling that have you had any like scary experiences while traveling?
Wow, what?
Have you had any scary experiences while traveling?
Not really.
Neither did I. My parents nearly had a crash in Peru. When they were, I think they were doing the honeymoon or they were doing a trip. But they nearly crashed on Peru. While in Peru.
Suboptimal.
Kinda. I mean, they didn't crash. They're alive and well. If they weren't, I wouldn't be here. I'm talking to you.
I think the closest thing I could say that's more of a weird one is a story I've heard, because this was technically just before I was born.
Oh.
This was late December. No, it would be like late September or November in the year I was born,
Okay.
which was 2001.
Okay, so you're 1 year younger than I am. Got it.
So late 2001. Okay.
Okay.
My parents went on a last thing together before I was born to Las Vegas.
Oh my god, why? Las Vegas. Viva Las Vegas.
Just cause. Now the thing is,
Yeah.
Jimmy, this is late 2001.
Okay.
I think it was late September. So they drove, and Las Vegas was basically a ghost town.
Oh? What happened?
Well, this was late 2001, Jimmy. Are you familiar with the events of September 2001 in the United States?
Oh. Okay. Right. Right.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you didn't, given that you're not an American.
No, I am an American. I know. For a moment in my
No, you're
mind,
not.
I'm not
You're not
American,
an
but don't mind me. I'm just rambling here. No, but I was like, but I do know about that because it's told everywhere in history books. For a moment, my mind went blank. No, I do know about that. Did you know? I sound like the fucking DYK. Metal Gear Solid 2 was going to have like the big Metal Gear Arsenal crash into like the middle of New York, but they had to scrap it and move it to somewhere else in New York because of the 11S attempt.
Due to significant world events.
Yeah, due to significant world events, they had to move it to somewhere else in New York City. Because, Twin Towers and so, and the Americans would not be happy about that. Which, I mean, fair enough. If I recall correctly, I've heard that, it costs a lot of money to keep, like, the memorial of the 11S up, or something like that. I heard something like that. Also, fun fact, there was a Chinese woman that lived for, like, 10 years in internet cafes because she was very good at a video game, and people paid her to watch her play that video game, and sometimes worked as a cashier. She got detained because of fake ID card. Because she ran away from her parents when she was younger, which I find quite the funny. It doesn't seem that Mina's going to join in, which, I mean, fair enough. I'm going to go grab my phone then and see who I can raid. If there's any topic that has been brought up that you want to discuss, or you bring in any topic of your own, tell me now.
I don't know. I think I'm okay.
Okay, so you're good to go too. Okay. We've been streaming for technically 2 hours and 53 minutes.
Yeah.
The game has been running for 2 hours and 41 minutes because, downtime between me starting the stream and yada, yada, yada. So let me go grab my phone and just give me a second. I'm scratching my leg.
But it has been an excellent Roomba of Thought. In theory, we will actually probably go out and raid someone
Alright.
soon. So if anyone wants to redeem any of those mop coins to direct the raid, now's the time.
True. Oh, Jesus Christ. Man, he's been going for 7 hours and 46 minutes. Oh my god. He's gotten for 20 minutes of time saved. Oh my god. And he's going for like a 10-hour stream because he's trying to speedrun Mario Galaxy 2 to 142 stars. What the hell is that man doing? Let's see who I can raid. Oh yeah, you know something funny that happened to me right before I started the stream? Or as the stream started, I got into Twitch to get into the stream manager. The first thing I see is a woman naked with her nipples covered in white, and it literally tells it 18 plus. Is this even legal? Bruh.
On Twitch, I don't think so.
Yeah, it was on Twitch. Like it was.
Sounds
She
like
was
someone's
topless.
gonna get banned.
Yeah, I'm not gonna disclose who because I didn't even really read the name. Neither did I really care.
They're
But-
gonna get banned.
Hopefully. What the fuck are you doing with your life, woman?
That's what like freaking OnlyFans is for.
Correct. Let's see. See, something that isn't surprising, but at the same time it's kind of surprising. Among Us has 5.2 thousand people watching streams right now on Among Us.
Yeah. People streaming Among Us is fairly popular.
Oh, someone's playing Explorers of Sky for the first time.
Like,
We're going to
I'm aware of multiple groups like play Among Us regularly. It's like modded Among Us, but still.
Yeah.
Rating them.
We were rating this person that just started, that is playing Pokemon Instant Engine 1 for the first time, because the more people that play this game, the better.
As PMD1.
PMD2, Explorers of Sky. PMD1 is Red Rescue Team, Blue Rescue Team. They're playing as a Shinx and an Eevee. I feel bad for them. They're playing with an Eevee.
Is Shinx V.
I feel bad for them because they're playing as with an Eevee. And Eevee is quite literally one of the worst partners you could get. me, Skitty Gober.
Yeah, but it's Eevee.
Yeah,
It's Eevee, though.
Yeah, but Runaway though, it kind of sucks. Yeah, me, Skitty Gober. The funny cat. Alright, so tomorrow we'll be going to continue with Calamity. We're very close of finishing Calamity mod. We only have a few bosses left. I'm also trying to do a couple of the Fargo Soul mod bosses, just out of curiosity. But we're very close to finishing the Calamity mod part of it, and we'll have to see if I finish it this week or next week. If I finish it this week perfect. If I don't finish it for next week, we'll see. But hopefully we'll finish it one of these 2 weeks, because I'm pretty sure soon I have to go on a travel myself to France. Cringe. But yeah. And apart from that, it was probably same thing with the rest of the week. I do not know if I'm in vacation that I will be able to do Roomba of Thought. Depends if I can bring my computer or not. If I can bring my computer and my stuff, I will probably do Roomba of Thought on the Sundays. Even if, you know, I'm on vacation and such, I still want to do the podcast. So, I will see you all tomorrow. Bye-bye. Hold on, there's ads. I'm having ads, so I'm gonna wait a moment. Ads moment. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna... Yeah. Bye-bye. Have a good one, me.